Welcome to a SimCenter AimSim Student Edition tutorial covering how to use the animation feature. This tool utilizes simulation results to visualize a model's behavior in a 3D setting. In order to demonstrate how this is done, let's take a model of a mass hanging from a spring to visualize the motion of the system. This process begins after the model has gone through a simulation of 10 seconds with the following parameters for each component. The motion that will be visualized through the simulation will be the output of the displacement sensor, showing the motion of the mass. Creating a new animation begins by opening the animation window to the top right by either clicking on the logo or by opening the dropdown and selecting New Animation. With the window open, there are three primary areas, being the object tree, where the items within the animation will be listed, the scene window to visualize the items, and the object inspector that will display these items' positions and properties. Items are brought into the scene through the Add drop-down menu to the top that includes a variety of shapes and text to choose from, as well as the option to select your own 3D models. To represent the mass in the model, a cylinder is acceptable. The first mouse click will confirm the location of it. The second will set the radius, and a third establishes the height. The cylinder will now be listed within the object tree under the scene. The scene can be zoomed in or out from the mouse wheel, panned by holding the mouse wheel down, or rotated by holding down the right mouse click. Options to make these operations available with a left click are listed in the top ribbon. Set views for the isometric, left, right, top, and others are available to select from to the far left. With the cylinder selected, the object inspector is now populated with all its properties, including the name, options to make the object and its local coordinate axes visible, render mode, position, rotation, scale, color, and geometry are all available to be edited. To center the cylinder within the scene, set all the position values to 0. With the AimSim model showing the mass hanging, having the cylinder start below the grid within the scene would be the best reflection, and is done so by rotating the cylinder around its x-axis. To have the cylinder follow the displacement of the mass component in the simulation, click and drag the displacement at port 1 results variable from the mass component into the z position value for the cylinder. After doing so, the value window will turn gray to show that it is dependent on the values from the simulation. Pressing play, the cylinder will move along the z-axis, with the displacement being equal to the value for the displacement of the mass. The animation can be slowed down or sped up with the drop-down menu to the right of the play bar, with 100% being normal play speed and anything lower slowing it down, and vice versa for a higher value. Now to add the spring, return to the Add menu, where that shape is one of the available options. Placing it works similarly to a cylinder, with the position set on the first click, the radius on the second, and the height on the third. The position values can be changed to be centered at 0, 0, 0. The position in the z direction needs to be assigned again to the mass's displacement at port 1, making the spring travel with the cylinder. The height of the spring needs to be changed as well, to show it stretching with the mass dropping. The height value will be assigned to the signal output of the displacement sensor, which is the inverse of the mass's displacement. Playing the animation now shows the spring length increasing and decreasing as the mass's distance from the origin changes. Another great addition to animations is the camera object. Included within the Add menu, it can be placed and positioned wherever you would like. The camera provides a user a set viewing location within the animation. This can be in any particular place the user sets, or to follow an object within the scene. For this model, we can set the camera to follow the cylinder mass by dragging the camera over the cylinder within the object tree. Within the scene, the camera will snap into place and is set to show the cylinder moving upward rather than down. Rotating the camera 180 degrees from the x-axis will solve this. Other options to move the camera closer to, further away, above, or below it are available too. Before playing the simulation again, open the drop-down to the left of the play options, where main view is displayed, and press camera. The scene will snap to show what the camera is seeing, and after pressing play, the model follows the cylinder throughout the motion. As you can see, the camera was initially placed too close to the cylinder and can be easily moved a little further away to properly capture the motion. Under the Tools menu, the Result Set option allows for the animation to have the reference results for the motion changed if created for a model with a batch run. Once closing the screen, the animation will be saved within the Animations menu and can be renamed through the Manage option. And with this completes the animation tutorial. Thank you.